Fiora, Irelia, Elise, Elise, like Illaoi, all top lane bullies.
Respect
And
the JLC.
They just want JLC to get a hyper tank and not get bullied in the top lane. Just go for, he can just probably deal with a Riven or a Gank or a Garen, but these other 3 champions medyo delicado, so they just ban it out and then have JLC have his spotlight, because this guy is, you know, one of the strongest top
laners
in the
natin sa
Philippines.
Philippines. That's
Yes.
true. So, response naman ng Infused eSports ay linakan nila yung Tam Kench and Gragas for them that's a jungler for them, no? Meanwhile, kung ilalak nila itong Olaf, that could possibly a Mundo jungle. They could actually
They could swap it.
No?
Yeah, because Mundo right now, he's god tier in the top lane. He's also somewhere between tier 1 and god tier in the jungle then, because even though may pagka-weakness just the early game, he still is that beefy tank in the lane, in the mid game, into the late game. Yeah, and his ganks aren't that bad. If you can connect your cleavers, you just keep throwing it out, and then you have this soft CC that can just slow down your opponent and possibly get the kill for your ally laner.
Exactly. Diba? And not only that, kunwari, walang hard CC si Mundo. You can compensate that by adding those hard CCs onto your lanes. Exactly. And right now, they also have the Thresh for themselves. So, kung magagank naman sila sa bottom lane, they can also rely on the death sentence, on the flays, on the slows. And right now, I kind of wonder ano naman yung ipipick ng Infused eSports with the third rotation here in the picks and bans.
Yeah, looking into it, they have the good amount of safety with the Devour of that Tahm Kench, as well as the Initiates with the Gragas. Now they might just go in for some damage output, would possibly be ang kanilang mid laner or ang kanilang taga-hataw na ADC. So
yeah. Okay. So,
I'll just let that pass.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, meron din naman silang form disengage itong Infused eSports with explosive cask. And right now, isn't this familiar? It's obviously a setup for a hyper carry to come in.
Yes.
It could be you know, ang gusto ko talaga makita, kahit sabihin na lang natin, it's not a good pick, Kog'Maw, they ruined Kog'Maw. Pero every time I see it in game, it's so amusing to see the attack speed. Kahit sabihin natin na hindi siya nakagalaw, super glass cannon-y siya. Pero normally when I see this kind of comp, I immediately say Kog'Maw, but it's a whole different game now. And ikaw, ano ilalagay mo dyan? Jinx?
I would actually keep
Vayne?
I think
Tristana?
with all that safety, Kog'Maw shouldn't be too bad. Kahit
Yeah.
man napaka samahin na talaga ng ADR, because even though sobrang bilis nga na attack speed niya, that's the problem. Because of his super fast attack speed na can reach to 5 rather than the max na 2.5, he is idle. Nakatayo lang siya at auto-attacking. But with this composition, they have the shockwave, they have the wild growth, the explosive cast, and the devour.
Shields. Yeah.
Yeah, all that safety. It's a possibility. It's a crazy possibility, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Crazy. Oh wait, MF is open.
Yeah, I was thinking about MF2. Against the Twitch is very squishy.
Yeah.
And yeah, yun nga naisip ko. He's very squishy, so in terms of like the lane bully, MF is gonna wreck face.
Oh, it's a Vayne. So
it's
they
gonna
picked the Vayne.
Alright. You know, I was hoping for a Vayne with an exhaust. Okay. Now I've seen everything.
No,
okay, never mind.
Isa lang, pre. Di ba tayo tapos sa picks and bans?
Kala ko, it's very interesting. It could be like, you know, kahit wala siyang here.
Well, so much interesting things coming in from unknown. So, Twitch ADC. That's a rare sight. Kasi usually, you'd see Vayne, Kalista, MF, Tristana, yung apat talaga na yun na naglalaro lang, nagpapalit-palitan lang sila. And then, enter Twitch. Parang, how does this fit into everything? Well, let's admit it, yung resets on yung poison niya, yung E niya, is pretty good after a kill.
Yes, but looking into it na lang as a team fight composition, Twitch is one of the backline type of ADRs with the Ratatat, giving him that pierce type of attack. And look at how their composition is built. Two front lines. JLC using that Ragnarok with the Ghost, just charging into the backline. Kahit man may explosive cast pa sila, kahit man meron silang shockwave, it will just fly right past him. Tapos, again, Nixta with a Mundo jungle. Tapos, pag medyo delikado na yung sitwasyon, or if they need a follow-up, Alicia with that Victor, Gravity Field, and then Chaos Storm.
Yeah.
And then, of course, more peel coming in from the Thresh. Then you just have the Twitch in the backline, just, again, rat-tat-tatting until all of the composition of their opponents just sizzles down to nothing. Because, sinabi na nga natin yun, there is so little damage output into the late game coming in from Infused eSports with only the Vayne. Yes, they have the Wombo combo with, Gragas going with the body slam flash into the shockwave, but that is so parang subjective. Hindi siya ganun ka 100% na babagsak talaga sa kalaban because hindi naman mag-group up itong unknown eh. Maghihiwalay sila, and sinabi ko na kayo mangyayari. Frontline yung dalawa, nasa gitna si Alicia as well as si Elise Dixon with the Thresh, and then it's just Efik or Gfi Cairo with that Twitch, just again poking at his opponents from the back line.
Yeah. Pero we'll see in execution kasi I remember this tactic, I believe it was season 3 when Twitch was popular, somewhat popular.
Yes.
They'd put all their eggs, not balls,
eggs in one basket.
In one basket. I mean, in terms of Twitch making the picks, siya yung nagro-roam. Kumbaga, bibisita siya sa mid lane, bibisita siya sa ibang lane, and would use that stealth to make a pick. But then, I'm not sure if that kind of strategy is
it could work
because they do have the Thresh in and for themselves for the rotations.
Yes.
Like, I can really imagine if that is their intended plan.
Also, I forgot to say about the composition ng Infused eSports. This is like one of the classic, kahit pa sabihan mong may pagka protect the ADR, this is also boost the ADR. You have the damage increase from the Lulu's skills as well as yung movement speed boost and shield coming in from the Orianna.
Yeah, that's true. Pero you will see that later on pa. And I think naman Toinks with the set-up shockwaves, painful din naman yung Orianna. Hindi naman lang siya yung only damage dealer of the group. So, but then, on their composition, it's what you said. Paprotektahan lang yung Vayne, is speed lang yung Vayne. Dalawang shields, wild growth, and everything. Pero, the scary thing is, late game si Vayne, late game din si Victor. Kaya-kaya na one-shot ni Victor si JRM during the late game when he gets all his items.
Yeah.
Just, if walang, what do you call this? Walang Lulu, no? Walang mga shield.
Yeah, we'll see. Kasi ganun ka potent eh. Yung sasabi natin na late game damage output talaga ni Victor. We've seen it time and time again. I think yung pinaka-notable para sa was like one of yung sa LCL games.
LCL games?
Yeah, the one where we got to pick against the Jinx.
AD carry.
Yeah, the Jinx. I remember that. Kasi
sa brush.
Flash over the wall, Chaos Storm, Death Ray, and then his Q.
Yeah.
Nawala siya sa buong mapa.
Yeah, I think it was Ama Titans versus Azure Eagles.
Oh, yeah,
anyway, though, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching the Mineski Pro Gaming League Season 7, presented by Gigabyte, co-presented by GameX, and our official cyber cafe, Mineski Infinity.
Yes, and our official monitor, ViewSonic, and our official gaming partner, Garena. So welcome to the Summer's Rift. This is Game 1 in its best of 3 series between Unknown versus Infused eSports. So in the blue side, we have John Lloyd Cruz in the top lane with the Olaf. In the jungle, it's going to be Nixta with the Mundo. And in the mid lane, we have Alicia with the Victor. And in the bottom lane duo, we have Gfi Cairo with the Twitch. And his support will be Elise Dixon on that Thresh.
Meanwhile, on the red side, we have Infused eSports. On the top lane, we have Gertrude with the Lulu. And into the jungle, we have Echizo with the Gragas. In the mid lane, we have Toinks with the Orianna. And for the bottom lane duo, we have Vayne by JRM and Akil with the support Tom Kench.
Alright, so looking into it, why not have a lane swap here?
Wait, teka lang, teka lang.
Yes, bakit?
John Lloyd Cruz. Manonood ka ba ng...
Hindi.
Wala, I turn...
Alam ko na, taga na nga ba yung sabihin mo. Ayoko. Pagkabit na lang.
Will. Baka mamaya meron pang second
forever.
chance.
May second, baka, para sa atin dalawa.
Ay, what?
Hindi, not in that way. Like,
Okay,
may second chance para sa love life mo, may second chance para sa love life mo.
Okay,
Gets,
that's what
gets.
you mean.
Yes,
yung
yes.
sa babae mo at sa...
Lalaki.
Never mind.
Sabi mo, babae mo.
Oy, ha?
Oy, ha?
Yan, guys. Ayos
Saan
tayo.
pa yung babae mo? Sabi mo,
Babae mo.
yung pinapangarap mo.
Wag na yun. Joke lang. Tara, Gina.
Tara, Gina.
Nandito na tayo sa game na kapon. Nag-aayos lang sila ng mga settings natin. So, right now, ano sinasabi mo kanina? Na-interrupt kita sa strategy mo para
wala na ako sa sasabihin.
para sa second chance. Tapos ito na nga
so
yun.
again, it doesn't look like there's gonna be a necessary lane stop here. Bottom lane, it's practically safe for Dexin as well. For Cairo as well as JRM.
Yes.
And mid lane, Alicia does have the ignite, so he wants to kill pressure onto Toinks. Again, one of the problems that I have seen right now in the nung pagka-start natin, MPGL, the game before this is that when you go against the Mundo, always have the ignite, and a kill has that. Kasi nga, kahit masabihin natin na may pagka-early game weakness sa isang Mundo, when he gets into that late game, hyper tank, super regen, frontliner, you got to have the ignite or the new item, the other one other than yung Lord Dominic's regards, the purple
We can
one.
do this.
I can't remember it, but
We can do this.
that has the grievous wounds that will allow you to cancel out the Mundo's regen para hindi siya ganun ka hirap patayin. So
Pero
that's, yeah.
The grievous wounds got nerfed.
Yeah, instead of I think 50% HP regen, it's now to 40%. Tapos
And only affects self-healing.
yeah, self-healing. And then pag Soraka ka pa, you activate her ultimate, it actually dispels first yung grievous wounds and then heals the targets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty nice coming in from them. So we're still a little bit having some, setting issues.
Syempre.
Kailangan syempre, ganun talaga. Pag isang tournament, kailangan
Sure na sure.
Sure na sure. Sa yung susulungin.
Susulungin?
Na pagkakataon.
Yeah.
Pagkakataon
Yan tayo
na magana ng tournament, di ba?
Oo nga, baka mamaya iba na naman yung inasabi mo dyan eh.
Ikaw din eh.
So, anyway, musta na yung evening nyo dyan, guys? Nag-dinner na ba kayo?
Yes.
Ikaw ba yung tinatanong ko? Yung audience tinatanong ko? Joke lang. Hindi ko joke
Pwede
lang,
naman din
pre.
ako sumagot, di ba?
Joke lang.
Alright.
So, right now, meron din akong dito sa aking notes, no? Yung purple na item ba yung sinasabi? Death's Dancing is ang bagong item.
Yes, that is a bloodthirster that can actually activate on your AoE physical ability skills. But it doesn't give you the shield as
Compared to sa BT.
compare nyo sa bloodthirster.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also of course yung mga reworks on the components sa items such as
Instead of the Avarice Blade, wala na. Rest in peace. It's the
I'll pronounce it for you. Where is it?
Shard.
Oh, okay. So it's Kirchish.
See, I told you.
Kirchishard.
Shard.
Yun na lang. Basta yung
May kuryente.
baby version ng static shield.
Baby static.
Yeah, baby static. There you go. That's what we
Yan.
call it. Just call it baby static. Mas cute pakinggan.
Yeah.
Yes. There's also, of course, yung changes with the Trinity Force wherein wala na siyang ability power because tinanggal na yung ability power from the Sheen. It only builds off dun sa Mana Crystal. But instead of the ability power, it does give you that 10% CDR. So those spam type champions, you can really rely on that. You can really benefit from that 10% CDR.
Yeah. And then Alam mo dati, Asray, di ba hindi naman sikat yung Essence River? Talagang itinatakbal. Mas gusto nila yung
Bloodthirster.
Bloodthirster. Pero right now, it's one of the recommended items for certain ADCs.
Yes, kasi ang
Lalo na
kaganda...
MF, man.
Yes, ang kaganda kasi ng Essence River is that pag nag-crit ang attack mo, you get 3% of your max mana back.
Yeah.
And pag kumuha ka pa ng other critical items and you have like let's say 40% chance, 1:1,
Yeah.
CDR na rin yung magko-convert nun. So if you have Essence River and then 30% from a Trinity Force,
Yeah.
that's 30% CDR agad. Plus yung 10% pa ng Trinity Force CDR, that's 40% already in your pocket. So
Yeah.
napakabilis makakuha ng max CDR agad with just those two items.
Those two items. Pero, there was also a time na na popular din naman yung Essence River before the rework on the items. I think it was used sa LPL around in China when Fiora was popular. Ginagamit yung Essence River sa kanya. And a lot of people were like, we don't get it, but it's more of the sustained fights that
I see.
Fiora
Yeah.
has.
I guess so.
Ability. Yeah.
Alright, so guys, we're now getting into game 1. Nag-set na tayo. Nag-unpause na sila. Now, let's get into the action. Alright, also, one of the notable changes that we have in the newer patches is that wala nang home guard
yeah.
tier 3. Pag nag 20 minutes into the game ka na, you do get that home guard effect onto your champion pag nasa base ka. So this means that you can opt to go in for the other tier 3 upgrades of your item.
Naalala ko, pre, may one time, meron akong nakalaro. Tapos, syempre, bagong patch. Nagulat siya. Sabi niya, wala nang home guard? Saan na napunta? Tapos biglang, 20 minutes, biglang, uy, may home guard na ako. Tapos may nagsalita, sa master yan, pre. Syempre, tinuruan namin na hindi sa ano yan.
Trolls PH.
Automatic po yan. At 20 minutes, guys.
Alright, so looking into it, it's gonna be a top lane Lulu against that Olaf. So she can actually bully the Olaf out just before he does reach level 6, because pag pumasok yung Olaf for the harass, ano ka lang, transmogulate.
And
Polymorph.
I can't do it.
There
Yeah,
you
the
go.
polymorph, the whimsy.
So all that soft CC will become big CC against Olaf pre-level 6.
Yeah, and right now, I'm guessing it's not gonna be, it's gonna be a farm lane for quite a while. Although we are expecting the Gragas to apply more pressure than the Mundo here, but then a kill, yeah, licking the thresh.
Yeah, this is gonna use that aggressive range from the Tongue Lash to poke out this Twitch and Thresh early on. So looking into it, top lane, sabi na nga natin, mabully out na unti dito sa JLC. He does have the Corrupting Potion, so he can have some sort of damage output when he chugs on that. And yun yung hindi na nare-recognize minsan ng mga tao with an Olaf. He does have a certain amount of damage output when his HP goes lower, because his passive, pag mas mababa HP mo, mas bumibilis attack speed mo, and that's something that you can use if you want to catch your opponents off guard.
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
Just the little things you can use.
Pero considering Lulu, she's gonna be safe lane. She can, yeah, safe lane. I don't think she'll allow
Yeah.
the Olaf to get too close naman
Yes,
and die.
exactly.
Unless, you know, mag-gank siya ng mundo. And,
Or mag-suicide bomber siya na gusto niyang patayin hanggang sa torre. Yun yun,
yung mga ganun na ano.
Yeah. That's where the, you know, the not so seen too often na mga plays na ginagawa ng mga, you know, top tier players talaga.
Top tier
Kasi
players
alam na nila
natin.
yung bigat talaga ng plays ito. And both of these teams
Thunderlords.
are actually veterans already in the pro scene. So, alam na nila na teamwork and not being, you know, that solo queue, YOLO queue champion
Yep.
is not all it's about to be.
Man, pinaka-popular na what do you call this, na mastery natin is Thunderlord's Decree.
It's so fun. Like, pag tamaan mo yung kalaban mo, there's like a small jolt of
Lightning.
that strikes your opponent. And then, napakasarap ng feeling kasi alam mong tumama ang skill ko.
Yeah, and
Kumidlat sa
masakit.
uri nila.
Yeah, and masakit.
Masakit.
Yeah.
Yun na lang isipin mo.
Ow. Huwag naman.
What? Yun naman tayo eh. Kumakaliwa sa pag kumakanan eh.
Wow. Ano na na? Okay,
Alright.
moving on. Kahit, look at that. It's an invade.
Edge is on taking a lot of damage. He will be using that body slam, but there is the cleaver connecting. I think the first blood will get into the hands of Nixta. Where is it? Oh no, the shield from Toinks. Toinks nga nangyari. Nixta will not get the kill. So sadla as his cleaver, infected cleaver, does not connect into Hachizo's spine.
But it actually interrupts the rotation din kahit papan. Even though hindi nakakuha ng kill, it's still the red buff. Wait, was the red buff stolen?
No, it was just flash for flash.
It's a flash for flash. Still nasira yung rotation ni parang Gragas. So, meanwhile though, here's a gank in the top lane.
There's the effective cleaver. There's the undertone. Dahil binabato ng top laner na thoughts. Oh, and the burn might actually kill Gertrude.
Oop.
Kinda close.
Bitin.
Yeah.
Pero tama ka, no? Ang daming tinatapon sa game na to.
Yeah. Ano po sa tinatapon?
Ay, nako.
Never mind. As it looks like JRM here taking quite a bit of damage, but here comes Hachizo. He doesn't have his flash up, so this actually might not be worth it. And it looks like he's gonna back off. Because JRM did miss a bit of CS there as the creeps did finish.
Oh my god,
Nixta!
Oh!
He might die!
Oh! Executed!
Okay, that is not what you want to happen when you're gonna jungle with a Mundo.
So,
or any kind of jungler.
yeah, nasira niya nga yung rotation ng Gragas.
Pero
nasira din yung rotation niya. So, it's even. The lane gank could have gone better if they could have baited. Like, kunwari, tumama. I guess they wouldn't go in if si Akil yung tumama. Pero, it's really hard to, what do you call this? Gank din. Especially, I think kakainin niya. Kakainin niya nga yung Thresh Pre.
Oh, does connect onto Alex Dixon. Where is the stun coming out of JRM? Does not connect, but the ignite does go in onto Dixon right there. It looks like Akil wants to get that first blood into that. And oh my god! It's gonna be a 2-0. Nicely done by the Infused duo. Actually, hindi siya 2v2.
Kanya-kanya sila.
1v1 siya na magkatabi sila.
Ang cute naman, no? Ang ganda na panoorin kasi kanya-kanya silang laban eh, pinaglalaban. And, puro na lang hugot na sa isip.
Pinaglalaban?
Oo nga. Ito na, uy!
One of that is happening. Nixta wants to redeem himself as he died in that wolf side.
Minion!
Oh my god! The cleaver doesn't connect! Oh, that's so close! Okay. Nice done by Nixta. Medyo, nakakakilabot.
Yeah, I could have been an outplay pero kulang na lang talaga yung buhay ni Vayne there. And
yes, exactly.
Yeah, and kanina yun nangyari sa Twitch, lugi din siya sa minion wave. The minions were helping the Vayne with the damage yung kay JRM.
Yes, and even though JRM did get blasted in the back by that cleaver, the kill did go into his hands. Nothing put into the hands of Jiffy, not even a assist. So the item advantage is into the hands of JRM with that Bilgewater Cutlass against the Vamp Scepter of the Twitch. So more aggression will come out of JRM more than Jiffy because pag naglaban na sila and naglane na lang sila right after that, mas mabilis makakuha si JRM ng HP and then he'll just keep going into the face of Cairo. Just back and forth skirmishing.
Yeah. Alright now though, Akil nag-aabang sa dilim.
Alright, there's gonna be Condemned stopping at least Dixon there. Almost actually gets the acquired taste onto the Thresh. Will actually time out, so that will achieve into no devours for a kill there. Looking into it, CS is still safe in the top lane. JLC is actually looking it out pretty well against the Lulu, so hindi siya nalulugi sa top lane niya. As for the junglers, same CS, but the kills, actually one kill did go into the hands of Nixta.
I was actually expecting early ganks dito sa mid lane, knowing that Victor, well, I guess they lacked the damage naman to kill in the first place with the Oriana and then just the Gragas. But then at least a flash would have sufficed then kahit papano.
Yeah, makakuha sila sana ng flash there.
The flash and kill. Yeah.
So looking into it, teleport is up for JLC shortly. Malapit na kay Gertrude. So there might be some plays coming in the next minute or so from Unknown to just capitalize against that TP discrepancy that Infused has right now. So looking into it, ang dami nag-rotate sa bottom lane right now. Do we have vision for Unknown against Infused having the Gragas? Nope, but same with Infused. They don't know that Victor and Mundo are here, but they can speculate kasi nawala sa mid lane agad si Victor, and Toinks has vision of that.
You're right. So, we'll see if ever magiging successful nga yung gank natin ng dalawang junglers. But, I really do expect more pressure from the Gragas. But he actually achieved that, relieving pressure from the Vayne and then itong Tamkench, the duo here for Infused eSports. When they backed off yung lane gank, I guess it did relieve pressure. Pero kanina, when it comes to trading, I think I'd have to give it to the Twitch. Ang sakit ng E niya, the poison, the toxins rather.
Yes, exactly. Though you have to connect every single thing for it to, be painful.
Yeah, the 5 stacks.
Yeah. Yung lalabas na yung malaking, rat poison sa ulo mo. Doon na talaga yun.
Rat poison? So a rat is carrying rat poison?
It's ironic, but it works, right?
I think it's just poison.
But,
no, wait, you just call it rat poison because he's bringing it?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Okay.
Alright, so again guys, the Mineski Pro Gaming League Season 7 is brought to you by Gigabyte, co-presented by GameX official Cyber Cafe, Mineski Infinity.
Yes, and for the official monitor, we have ViewSonic and official game partner, Garena.
Yes, so guys, what is your experience right now of the MPGL? We are fairly newcasters to this, prestigious tournament.
Yeah.
I don't know what my co-caster's doing here.
Yeah, but wala lang. Parang naisip ko ano bang favorite mong dance sa League of Legends?
Favorite dance sa League of Legends?
Hindi favorite champion, baka mamaya.
Alam ko, dance yung inisip ko rin eh. Let's see. Ikaw muna, nag-isip pa kasi ako eh. Wala din.
Meron.
Yan na ba? Ano?
Ba't naisip ko yung kay Jinx?
That...
Ay,
okay,
shucks.
nahulog yung aming notes.
Yung notes, na maganda naming notes na may mga patch notes.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so, just a trivia, yung dance ni Jinx, if I'm not mistaken, is taken from Adventure Time. That one episode where Jake was tutoring this insect how to dance. Yes.
Yan yung dance.
Yes, that was the dance that he was doing. That's the dance that Jinx is doing.
Oh. So, anong favorite dance mo?
Not that, kahit man Adventure Time fanatic ako.
Uy.
What is my favorite dance? I'm still thinking.
Kaya guys, anong favorite dance yun? Share nyo dyan sa Twitch chat.
Actually, we were asked this before in Rampage.
I don't remember.
I think it was the interview by Rumble Royale. So, yung sa akin, I think I said Mordekaiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. I think we're back into the game right now. So, we will try to...
Yeah.
Right, give it to you guys again. So, I think we're still into the caster view. Nakita niyo yung mga beautiful, handsome mga faces namin. Now, let's get into the Summer's Rift as we do have a 500 gold lead into the hands of Infused eSports. So, all of that coming just from that 1v1 side-by-side na ginawa niya Kill and JRM. But while that is happening, John Lloyd Cruz going into the face of Gertrude. Super low HP. There's the wild growth, but that will be used defensively. And nicely hooked onto a kill. He has the gray health, but will that be enough to save his life? John Lloyd Cruz get the kill in the top lane, and the kill goes down. That is a 2-for-0 trade in the top lane as well as in the bottom lane.
That's a nice play.
Oh no, that's gonna get a kill. 3-for-0. And Cairo just gives himself the 2-1-0 in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, they weren't able to, what do you call this? yung Tamkench, hindi siya nakapag-E, no? Hindi siya nakapag-E.
Yes.
So, it's really, I don't know what happened there, na-stun ba siya or something, but hindi tumagal yung fight. So, they are able to change targets pretty quickly. Vayne wasn't able to escape. Although, dapat, yun nga, if Tamkench didn't die agad, I think Vayne could have still lived and run away.
But that was a pretty nice hook coming in from
The flay as well, that kept that closed the distance. No?
Yes, that was pretty gorgeous. And while we're in our pause here, we are looking right now into the Mineski TV Twitch chat. So, nandito po ako. Hello, Badoink app.
Hello, Badoink app and Pinoy Heat 363. Hello, I hope you're having a nice time dito sa Mineski Pro Gaming League Season 7. Ayan.
Yes. And, alright, so we're gonna wait just for a little bit for our, I don't know, our viewers to chat us through the stream chat. Yes, we are, you know, checking into it. Our eyes are mindful of the force of your words.
Wow,
yes,
so deep.
Ilang days na lang, guys. Lapit ng Star Wars 7, Mineski Pro Gaming League 7, you know, side by side.
Wow, I did not expect that connection to meet.
Nobody expects a connection.
Ay, nako.
Yeah, it just happens, you know, like, biglaan na lang.
Oo nga eh. Ayun. Pabati daw kay Wendell Lilo from Rome, Italy. Hi!
Wow.
Wendell Lilo from Rome, Italy, and also Scus at 23. And okay, we're back in the game.
Right, as we do see again a spike into the gold advantage of Team Unknown. That was a very nice coordinated gank in the bottom lane. And again, I just said, when JLC hits that level 6, mahihirapan na si Gertrude na i-kite siya. Even if I said that soft CC will help him in the early game, that's just the early game. And look at this, Toinks actually...
Uy, sakit!
Oh my god, there's the shockwave.
No ignite eh.
But without ignite, that will actually amount to nothing. But JLC is here, he is hungry, he doesn't have the Ragnarok, and Toinks will just Toinks away.
Toinks. Yes.
Alright, so... Right now, medyo makabuhay si JLC. But did he bite off more than he can chew as 4 members of Infuzed eSports are here to get a kill onto him.
Nice lick.
He is such in a bad position right now. The tongue lash will slow him down, and I don't think he's gonna be able to get himself an execute kill. But while that is happening, the whole map is available to be pushed by Team Unknown. Though they will not capitalize onto that, as JLC does die, gives Toinks that one kill, and he will be able to get his item, most possibly going to be that Morelnomicon, as he backs into his own base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what second chance to leave. I'm not sure what John Lloyd Cruz was doing there. He was out of position, and it wasn't really the smartest decision to do. Okay, hold that thought.
Alright, as it looks like JRM wants to go in, he was forced to flash, and Cairo here using that rat-tat-tat, the pierce through the bodies of his targets is just putting so much damage onto JRM, and JRM thought that he could have gotten that initiate, though he didn't have vision of, hello, Thresh is there. But right now they're gonna go in and initiate again onto this Thresh. There's the hook onto a kill, but he does have the Grey Hell. There's the Devour, and I think they're gonna get the kill here. But Infused, the kill gets that, that's the support! And JRM goes down to the Twitch, while in the top lane, it's gonna be Gertrude going down yet again. Alicia is here, but Toinks and Hechizo will follow through, though that gravity field was just that beautifully placed that it will mitigate Hechizo from just aggressing over to this Victor. But while that is happening in the top lane, it's gonna be the Rift Herald going down. And this is what we've been talking about a while ago, that if you do get yourself a kill in the top lane, that just allows you to open up for that Rift Herald. And the beauty of that is, wala dun yung jungler ng kalaban because as a bottom lane siya, and perfectly done by Alicia. He did not die to that Gragas, but it looks like Elise wants to get the kill.
Tomkins.
Here comes the Abyssal Voids by the Tomkins. Does he have someone in his belly? No, he does not, but Toinks goes out. Oh my god, that's 2, man! Oh, Shockwave there will kill off these three members of Team Unknown. That was only the 1-for-3 trade. What a nice play there from Infused eSports to capitalize on the aggressiveness of Team Unknown.
Man, Toinks' clutch shockwave before dying.
Yeah,
Oh, look at this. Cairo, though.
Oh, is that a bad position for him to be in? He can get devoured by a kill, and okay, he might die here, people. There is still the gray
One
health
more hit!
for a
Minions!
kill. Oh no! Okay, what? I don't know. Or maybe it's the Sunfire Burn from the Cinder Hulk.
Yeah, and the minions as well.
Oh, okay. Didn't see the auto attack there, but still,
The caster minions.
that was a questionable play from the
Yeah.
Twitch. I mean, he could have just, used his range, put down some toxins, killed the fat man and the fat fish, or whatever you call
I
that.
think it's a frog. Oh, wait, no.
No.
It's a frogfish.
It's a frogfish.
I don't know. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Moving
There's
forward.
no such thing as a frogfish.
There's a catfish.
But do you know dogfish or?
Never mind. Let's not dwell on it too much. So, trinay nila gamitin yung big potential ni Twitch dito sa mid lane, but it totally backfired. And yun nga, marami siyang kinain na damage from the two tanky champions.
Yeah.
And then, because of what he did, he's behind on CS. This is, you call this yung disadvantage ng trying to put that technique into use, pulling out the Twitch. One of the tactics that you could
go
do.
aggressive. Now a kill gets hooked in, but it's a 3v3 situation here. There is a TP for JLC.
Wow.
Nixta gets stunned down. There's the Silver Volts. It does put a lot of damage onto high HP targets, but JRM in a bad position. Nicely done hook by Dixon, but the Devourer saves his ADR, as in the top lane. It's going to be a solo kill again from JLC. The Ragnarok proving dividends for this Olaf top laner as top tier 1 goes down. But in the bottom lane, it looks like Team Unknown wants more from the aggressiveness that they did. There is the Shockwave, but that will do nothing against Imundo as Cairo gets himself the 4th kill. Yes, he's down in CS, but his kills
are making up for
it. Exactly. That's like vintage LeBlanc. You
Yeah.
don't farm minions, you farm champions.
Yeah, exactly. So, because of what they did, yung ginawa ni, hold on.
Okay, they're gonna get a kill here, but he's pretty tanky with that shield. JRM gets the stun onto Cairo. Here comes Gertrude. Can they get the kill? Yes, they do. The shutdown kill does go into the hands of JRM now in a 3v2 situation. I think Infused eSports needs to back off right here, not put any or too much commitments over here, but JLC is just so powerful right now. 4-1-0. Boost of swiftness. Aisha will go down, but JLC is gonna start hammering in the bottom lane, but he gets shut down by that explosive cast. Shutdown goes into the hands of Nixta. 2v2. JRM pretty low. Oh my god, that undertow is just too damn good, people. It will force the flash out of JRM, and Infused eSports right now 2,000 gold below. And even though they got the shutdown onto Cairo, JLC is starting to ramp up.
Well, it's super messy right now. Even though dapat tapos na yung laban, tuloy-tuloy pa rin dahil parang laging may natitirang isa or dalawa, and the chain doesn't stop. It only stops. Ngayon pa lang tumigil yung chain ng pakikipaglaban, but because of Toinks overstaying her welcome dun sa Riverside, they lost a dragon. They gave a bunch of kills, unnecessary kills at that. And then right now though, it's pretty messy overall. But the Lulu pick is not really surfacing that much, although it's more efficient during team fights when they put the wild growth on the Vayne, which we won't see right now kasi sobrang pressured niya sa top. Hindi siya pinapaalaw na mag-teleport sa ibang area to make a play, to make an aggressive play, or to make an aggressive a counter play rather. And right now, sobrang hirap sa top yung Lulu.
And you gotta like what JLC is building right now. He has the Black Cleaver. He has that. Oh, but before that is happening, oh my gosh, Aisha will get caught out here, but he does not get blasted by the explosive cast. No, Gertrude very low in HP, almost dies. If he didn't have that wild growth, it might have been too much for him to handle. The burst of the Victor is now showing. But again, to what I was trying to say a while ago, ano kasi, JLC's itemizations, the Phage procs as well as, wait, Cairo wants to go in on to JRM here. He might have bitten off more than he can chew, as he did dodge
Oh my god!
hook, but here comes the engage. 5 people from a Noner here. There's a hook. It will not connect onto Akil's backbone there. But Infused eSports are now pinned against the wall. Will they defend this ball 0-1, or will they allow Team Unknown to just dive them? Because they can. They have that dive composition with Nixta on the Mundo. And, well, look at this. He's actually going to use the Ghost to chase down Twinks. He slows it down with the There's the Ragnarok, and looks like JLC will be on a rampage. What is now happening?
Grab, it's like, I don't know, it's like kills after skirmishes after skirmishes. I'm not really sure what's going on right now, but then, sa sobrang ahead, no, 5-1-0 yung Olaf. It's actually, yeah, another anti-carry, yung parang Irelia, yung parang kwento natin dun sa first fight natin. But this is a somewhat different story. Sobrang sakit din ni John Lloyd Cruz right now. And, what do you call this? They have next objective. That's a second Rift Herald for Unknown.
Yes, they're actually gonna start it off. Probably put him into the hands of Olaf again, so he'll be able to split push that top lane even more.
Yes, he can definitely lead.
Yes. So probably the only thing that Infused eSports can use right now to their advantage is that John Lloyd Cruz did have to use his teleport, so mas malapit nang lumabas ang teleport ni Gertrude here. They can make a play somewhere from the map that's away from this Olaf, because he is one of the factors right now why this Lulu is becoming ineffective. Because kahit man may slow si Lulu, he has the boots of swiftness, the Ragnarok, the Ghost, and the Black Cleaver procs, passive hit procs, to just keep dashing into that back line of the opponent.
And the thing is, what I noticed as well, the only first year turret, yeah, that's the way to go. The only first year turret left yun nga is in the bottom lane for Infused. Oh, they might try to get the pick here. And right now what they're doing is trying to force, I'm not sure if, I guess Oriana is just for the wave clear. Oh my god.
But he's not gonna get away from that. There's the Ragnarok, there's the Undertow, but maybe, you know, going into the top tier would be too much for JC Dino, so he's being pretty smart. Right now it's gonna be a 4-4 Black as Dixon goes down to JRM. There's the Chaos Storm from Alexia, and it will actually be enough to damage down the members of Infused eSports. JRM is the shields. He's gonna get a kill on two. Actually, no, it's gonna be Gertrude, but that is a 2-for-2 exchange, as Alessia is still pretty healthy right now. He wants to chase. There's
he killed him inside the tummy.
No, he actually spat him out and then the tummy just killed him, and then got out of the tummy. Death Ray was there. Second, I think, blast of the Death Ray. So that will be a 4-for-3 exchange, with Alessia gonna be able to get this bot tier 1, and John Lloyd Cruz will be able to get that top tier 2.
Wow. And they both lose. It's a 2-for-1 in terms of turrets. Pero sa kills, it was 3 in exchange for 2.
Yeah.
In favor of Unknown.
Yes, but right now there will be a 5,000 gold lead into the pockets of Team Unknown, and tower advantage is still in their favor. One dragon as well. Dragon is up, as well as the Baron, so these are the objectives that Team Unknown can pick very easily. Oh, that Farsight ward might survive.
Oh yeah.
Never mind. Nahalata na ni Alicia.
Yeah. So
Alright.
look at that. It's John Lloyd.
JRM's gonna get blasted to smithereens by John Lloyd Cruz. The Ragnarok is just too much. Okay, there's the saving grace. That'll be the wild growth coming in from Gertrude, not proving dividend for them, as they are using right now the Vein Maw composition, the Jugger Vein rather, and it will actually give them a 4-4-0. Medyo greedy looks to John Lloyd, and it looks like Infused eSports are back into the game. That 5,000 gold advantage now to 1,000 na lang.
Yeah, this is the strength of the Infused eSports comp. They're stronger together because of what makes them up. It's the shield, it's the vein, it's putting all their eggs on the vein. The basket. Okay, I don't
The
know.
basket of the vein.
The basket of the vein. And Lulu is more effective around team fights, and
Around
Oriana around the basket,
around basketing the
team
vein.
fights as well. So, but then you gotta fear the Victor burst. Ang nangyari kasi, paisa-isa, naging 4v5 dire-diretso. This is how the Jugger comp works, is that you let the enemy go all in onto your AD carry and you turn the fight around with all the peels and with the wild growth and everything.
Wow. Look at how tanky JLC is. All of that glitter lance is doing nothing to him, as those undertows are actually hurting him down. There's Alicia. There's the go in onto JRM.
Nice.
Nicely done. Wild Growth will save the vein. And it looks like JLC is now again caught in bad position for the second time. He goes down. And again, JRM, super fed right now. 9, 4, and 5. He has the RFC, the BORK, and next the static shift.
Static shift for sure. Right now, it's them with the Baron. Right now, Infused eSports, ano kaya ang gagawin ni...
Alright, so we had some technical issues right there.
Oh, no.
There's the two-man shockwave coming out of Toinks, and it looks like Infused eSports will be able to finish this off with time to spare to get that Baron. There is no teleport up for JLC. Actually, he has teleport up, but he is still respawning.
I don't think they can interrupt this anymore. It's them for the taking. They tried there the first time, and it's gonna be too late now. And it's Baron for Infused eSports right now. The comp is working so well for them, and yung nakikita natin na burst, sabi nga natin, yung counter sa burst is also the wild growth in as well. It's so hard to...
Exactly.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons also why I think Unknown are losing right now is because JLC is always going in first without his teammates backing him up. Yes, the damage is there, but then naubos na yung Ragnarok niya, so he can get slowed, he can get stunned, and that is one of the reasons why he's so easy right now to die. Now he's gonna get caught out here by Hechisaw and a kill. There's the Righteous Glory slow, will slow down JLC. He has the Ragnarok and the Ghost. He's pretty tanky against these two tanks, but there is the Acquired Taste. Actually devours without even devouring JLC. They'll try to slow down the members.
Oh no!
There's the two-man shockwave coming in from Toinks. There's the nice hook onto Hechisaw, and even though if Infused are very low in HP, they still are winning in terms of the harass. Though Cairo wasn't there to complement his team. He's just in the bottom lane, actually pushing down that bot tier 1. I don't think he wants to fight yet because he has a Blade of the Ruin King and Phantom Dancer. And right now, in my opinion, Phantom Dancer is a aggressive item.
Sinong dala ni Tamkench? Wala.
Wala, siya lang.
Okay, so right now, they're utilizing the Baron buff pretty well. Wala nang regen dito. Of course, the ultimates have been used earlier. So yeah, that's the right thing to do, is to back off, fight another day, kesa naman yung nangyayari kanina na tumatagal sila sa team fight. They already have the lead, so might as well play safe and keep the lead that they have. The recalls are getting...
spotted out Cairo. There's the pink ward. Will actually stop him down. And another pink ward. He's gonna be able to deliver that to Gertrude. And Cairo there was just caught out bad, or rather wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, and I mean, if you think about it, Gertrude, Lulu, yung E niya is able to put vision on the Twitch. So kahit gusto niya mag-sneaky din na to try to juke and try to escape, it's pretty much useless on a Lulu with the E.
Yes. And again, one of the items that Twitch got was a Phantom Dancer. This is a pretty good item in terms of battle stats, but then you get this as a defensive item as well because of the passive. You want something else, a little bit more kick.
Yeah.
You know, when you go in as a back-the-line damager, would probably be an Infinity Edge or something else other than that. So we'll see what happens. as it looks like that Baron buff will start knocking into the mid-tier 2 of Team Unknown.
Let's see what they're gonna do!
Oh, we're gonna do, man!
Oh!
With the explosive cast delivering the members of Team Unknown into the hands of Infused eSports, and it looks like they'll be able to get this mid-tier 2 in the blink of an eye. What a nice combo there from Infused.
Oh my god. So they're still not... The Baron is still alive. Actually, yeah, the Baron is still alive for them.
Yes, it is, but Alacia is not alive anymore.
There's a flank. John Lloyd Cruz has the home guard.
Has the home guard boots upgrade, or rather the home guard upgrade, but JRM is here. He has the silver bolts, and that will kite down the JRM or the JLC monster in the top lane. Gyro will get caught out here. It's a 3v1 situation. He will go down. Killing spree na siya mga pare si Toinks. But JRM was killed by Nixta and Elise Dixon. What?
So it's a 2-for-1 exchange there in skirmish.
Was an okay play from JLC, but
it wasn't okay,
it
really.
Was okay, but it could have been better.
It could have been better if your teammates joined you shortly.
Here comes the Chaos Storm coming out of Alacia. Might actually get the kill onto Gertrude, but he has the Zonias in his own hand. There's the double shield, so many shields. And Nexta here, is he tanky enough? Does he have all the damage that he needs to get the kill? No, he gets into the tummy of the Tom Kench and unbench the Kench. They will get the kill. Alacia gets the kill onto Gertrude, but that's a 1-for-1. Dragon is now alive. JRM is about to respawn, so there'll be a 4v4 situation, but Toinks has to recall right now, or else he'll be blasted to smithereens if they try to fight for that dragon.
Grab, is it me or they overstay too much? Like, they use their ultimates already, tapos they still keep up with the fight. And then the Olaf TP, I don't think it was worth it. I mean, yeah, namatay nga yung Vayne, pero nalong pa yung ibang teammates ng Infused eSports sa mid lane. But they lost the turret. They lost the turret.
Yeah, exactly.
Period.
Yeah. And again, medyo may pagka-ano sa I think, right now, Unknown is tilting. Like, JLC has the right idea. He flanks at a good time, though Infused eSports aren't getting caught off guard. They're cautious if JLC is gonna go in with that flank, and they're still grouping up. They're not recalling at awkward positions, and again, di makapasok siya na maayos. Yun na lang yun.
Yeah, and there's Twitch does have a really good range, pero without the ratata.
Ratata.
Ratatata.
Ratatouille.
Yeah. Well, he's rat, so
yeah, but can he cook?
We don't know that. We don't know what he does
maybe
after
he's
the
a
rift.
chef, you know, because Pantheon's
I
a
don't
baker.
think so. Okay, hold that thought. The rotations coming in from from Team Unknown. I think this is pretty smart. They're rushing in. They do know they have the better clear here, although they have the Orion on their side, but then the waves is just so much in favor of Unknown, and they might lose an inhibitor if they don't force anything out of this fight.
Almost connects into JRM's face, but the damage has been done by Team Unknown. They have opened up the base of Infused eSports, but JLC doesn't have a teleport to stop this push by Gertrude. Though Gertrude, being a Lulu, isn't the best split pusher, she can clear the waves fast, but she can't kill those turrets fast enough. And it looks like the Baron will be up in 20 seconds. Gertrude will be able to keep pressuring this bottom lane. JLC doesn't have the teleport. So if Infused eSports have a correct timing of JLC's teleport skill, they can actually pressure the Baron, keep Gertrude in the bottom lane, and when Team Unknown tries to go in against Infused eSports, they have the man advantage because JLC cannot stop a teleport.
Yeah, exactly. And then right now, that's a Baron being spawned. Although ward control, I'd say it's in the favor of Infused tuloy. In favor of Unknown. Right now, there's so much vision around that Baron area.
Yeah, but Infused eSports have more vision all over the map. That is the control that they have, and I think even though there is better vision for the Baron control for Unknown, Infused eSports benefit more from this global control because they can see where all their opponents are.
Oh, yeah. And look at that. They can't make the picks that they need because yung composition ng team Infused, yung Infused eSports, is that sama-sama na sila. And napansin ko nga pala, hindi pala na bumagsak yung bottom lane first tier. I was actually eyeing that. Akala ko pa bagsak na siya. Anyway, nagpiping na ng Infused eSports. Their strength is together and it's really hard to burst down the Vayne and Toinks with so many shields. Kasi yun nga yung trabaho ni Alicia. He has the enough items to actually burst someone down. But because of the shields and because of the hold the thought.
Starting off the Baron, there's the Righteous Glory coming out of the Olaf. He wants to get somebody, but it's gonna be the two tanks. There's the slow onto JLC. JRM right here is very well protected in the back line as he is starting to chunk down the HP of John Lloyd Cruz. Can you say okay, ba? But no, there will just be a few trades and they will just back off. No ultimates being used as of yet.
You can see, Infused eSports still has so much respect sa damage ng...
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
death rate.
There's the Lich Bane already completed. Although in terms of item spikes, I believe, of course, mas lamang talaga yung Vayne kanina pa. Kasi nakatatlong items na tapos BF Sword. Meanwhile, tatlong items pa lang ang nakakompleto.
And
ni Twitch.
Yeah, I really like this itemization from the Vayne. Again, Phantom Dancer does allow you to mitigate 12% of your opponent's damage output. Isama mo pa yung shield ng Lulu, yung shield na Tahm Kench, as well as the Orianna.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of shields, extra HP for you to just be doing, just do what you need to do.
Yeah, the sustained team fights.
Okay.
Wala pre. Alam mo naman yun, pre. May mga times na gusto natin i-interrupt yung recall ng kalaban because it's a potential pick. You can't really blame, no? Okay, is this
oh
the
my god, there's the ultimate coming out of Toys, but it doesn't connect to anybody. As JRM right now, can he be bursted down? So much shield, like I said, people. But Toinks right now is pretty low. Cairo here, can he dodge or damage outrate the Vayne? No, that is not gonna be the case right now. 3 people are being stopped by Hechizo. He is the brick wall for Infused eSports as JLC in the backline will not do anything. JRM might die, but he will not. There's the laser coming out of Alicia, but Infused eSports are so far ahead right now with their Jugger Vayne or whatever you want to call it. Composition that is just working well for them. They're pretty low in HP, but it is a 5v2 right now. Getting this dragon might be a bit of a risk, but
yeah, we'll see. Aray ko.
Is it a risk that they're willing to take? Maybe it is, maybe it is not. There's the stun onto Elise Dixon. What are they doing? They're just getting kited here by Nixta and the Baron. They should just back off right now. Don't be too aggressive, or they might lose more people than they have already lost. There's the ultimate from Nixta, and it looks like there's gonna be more follow-up. Elise Dixon almost gets caught out right there. They have to back off right now. They have to back off right now. Just let a kill get killed or lose your carries. That's the name of the game right now. As Cairo is slowly creeping into the red side jungle of Infused eSports.
Yeah, they should have backed off nung naubos na. And because of them backing off, it's
yeah, it's gonna be Team Unknown starting off this Baron. I think their strategy was alright already because they wanted to push away Infused eSports as they start this Baron. Hechizo is still pretty far, so that was the right call. Oh my god, Elise Dixon almost dies.
No, the shockwave!
Shockwave does not connect, and JRM is in a very bad spot, but all the shields, all the movement speed boost will keep him alive, though Team Unknown keep themselves into the game as they get themselves that Baron buff. What is happening right now?
This is what I've been saying kanina pa. They should have, people should really stop overstaying. They could have gotten the Baron for themselves, but instead, they want to pick up fights. Yes, you do have the sustained team fights for themselves. You guys want kills, okay, but you guys are already in the lead. All you have to do now is secure the objectives. But no, you wanted the kills. So right now, tingnan mo, nawala tuloy yung lead nila, and this Team Unknown has the Baron buff for themselves. They do have a sufficient amount of vision in the top side area, which is very, very important. Tapos, yung lanes pa kasi na important right now is the shove lanes. There's a huge minion wave at the top lane, which they can work on. I know that, look at that. Medyo nakahabol na yung Twitch, but that's a 4-item spike for the Vayne. But right now, it's very difficult to try to fight them head on right now because it's the late game. GF can probably kite safely. They do have the Baron buff. They lost their lead, and we'll see what kind. Are they going to defend this? No, they're hesitating. No, they're going in.
They're gonna try to go in as there is the explosive cast just gonna blast away the Victor. There's a 3-man shockwave, but there's just too much tankiness into the side of Team Unknown as they will finish off Infused eSports. Infused eSports, you're gonna scratch your heads, people, because you just got caught out. Oh my god! GRM just gets blasted into infinity and beyond, and it looks like Team Unknown are gonna finish this game. 30 minutes in. What is happening? Infused eSports just gave away the win from that Baron buff. They stayed too long, and right now it is an easy push by Team Unknown into the Nexus of Infused.
Wow! Will you look at that?
Oh my god!
I am amazed. I mean,